All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Here's another news piece. This one is about a father of a 12-year-old Everett girl who committed suicide. Said she had been bullied. This is another awareness. It's for it's time for people to stand up against bullying, stand up against the trolls who have to go out there and to harass, intimidate and slander, libel you, and make bullshit crap. To the point that, they drive you off the internet or drive you to make you commit suicide. Let's get to this, shall we? Everett, Washington. Dozens of students at Evergreen Middle School walked out of class Monday to honor a 12-year-old classmate who took her life. Amber Cadillo's father said she had been bullied. She hung herself. And the inside, she was broken down, but she kept such a game face to let everyone know she was fine, happy, Father Scott Cadillo said. Amber's father said bullies routinely taunted his daughter. A geek, called her all kinds of names. One kid spit on her, Cadillo said. Family members say those words hurt for a 12-year-old who wanted to be popular. She would never be mean to anybody. She was the most loving person, Sister Kathleen Toscano said. She was still gaining self-confidence in herself, and they were degrading her even more, friend Ellen Fuller said. Compounding the problem, on the day Amber died, school officials told her she would have to repeat the 7th grade if she didn't get her family grades up, something her family also blames on bullying. Amber's dad said he reported the bullying to the school at least twice. The district couldn't confirm the reports Monday, but said it is looking into it. All our schools take bullying very seriously. Had they been invasive, they would not have been allowed students to air their voice today, district spokeswoman Mary Wagner said. Some students said they wanted the bullying to stop and for parents to do more too. Make sure they are getting everything they need. Tell them every day you love them, Fuller said. Many students took the walkout off school grounds. The district said those students will not be suspended. And there's a video of that. Let's get to this right here.
No more children need to die.
An important message and a harsh lesson at an Everett middle school today. Dozens of middle school kids in Everett walked out of class to protest this after a 12-year-old committed suicide. Her family says she ended her life because of bullying. Hannah Kim is outside Evergreen Middle School with more.
Students walked out of classes wearing yellow and holding signs similar to this one. At one point, the peaceful walkout turned into a passionate protest as many of the students spilled onto the street here. Students at Evergreen Middle School walk out of class releasing balloons and remembering their 12-year-old classmate who they say was bullied to death.
She went home and hung herself. And on the inside, she was just broken down. But she kept such a game face and let everybody know that she was fine and happy.
Amber Cadell's father says bullies routinely taunted his daughter.
Called her geek, nerd, all kinds of just names, and it was one kid spit on her.
Family members say those words hurt for a 12-year-old who wanted to be popular.
She would never be mean to anybody. She was the most loving person there was.
She was still gaining more self-confidence in herself, and they're just degrading her even more.
Compounding the problem, on the day Amber died, school officials told her she would have to repeat the 7th grade if she didn't bring her failing grades up, something her family also blames on bullying.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Shirley.
Walk with me.
This show of support helps the pain.
It warms my heart in a very hard time. And I hope that, all I want is for her death to not be for nothing.
Amber's dad says he reported the bullying to the school at least twice. The district couldn't confirm the reports, but says they're looking into it.
All of our schools take bullying very seriously. Had they been evasive, they would not have allowed the students to air their voice today.
And so they did. For a 12-year-old who no longer has a voice, students say they want the bullying to stop and adults to listen.
Make sure they're getting everything they need and tell them every day that you love them.
Again, many of the kids ended up leaving school grounds to protest, so some parents were worried about suspensions. But today, the Everett School District says no students will be suspended. In Everett, Hannah Kim, Q13 Fox News.
A beautiful girl highlighting a real problem. New data released by the Office of the Superintendent of Public Instruction shows that in Snohomish County, bullying peaks in middle school. The 2014 Healthy Youth Survey showed Nearly 1 in 3 6th and 8th graders reported being bullied within the past 30 days. 8th graders have seen cyberbullying continue to increase over the years. However, carrying weapons and gang participation is down, and overall students feel safe at school, and they have adults and resources, they say, to go to for help.
Yeah. You know, it's like, some people say, oh, yeah, some people say, oh, words, sticks and stones make me bones, but words will never help me. Well, sometimes it does in a way.
This is an episode of Prodigal Son. You can watch it.
Anyways, yeah. Yeah, but, it's like, and I always say that to myself, I know I'm a reactionary person. Like, when someone attacks me with words and all kinds like that, I attack back. Yeah, I have a big mouth, but I'm a reactionary person. I could be the biggest jack off in the planet, but I could be the guy that has the biggest heart like a cuddle teddy bear. With that said, I'm out of here. Mike Chop, peace out.